Okay, good evening class. Hi, this is Miss Mary here. I'm going to conduct class for Upper Pet Master Class here. Okay, good evening to all of you. Kindly open up to page 32. We're going to talk about go for gold. Okay, it's not literally buying something in gold, but achieving something to get gold. Okay. Now, we have to discuss certain questions here. Which world sports competition do photos 1 and 2 represent? The first one you can see is the Olympic symbol. And the second photo you can see a guy who is a Brazilian, and I presume he has won the World Cup. So what do you know about the competition? And the third one, what big sports competitions are there in your country? Choose two and write these 3 facts about each one. So I'm sure you can write some of the famous games that we have in our country. Okay, next, I need you to make a list of sports connected to the first photo. Okay, now let's look at number 2. It's vocabulary. Here you have to put the words into the correct part of the table. The words here are like bat, boxer, court, cup, draw, game, goal, hit. And if you can see below it, you have spaces there where you have to bring up the words from there and place it at the right boxes. For example, draw goes to an event. That's how you do it, yeah? Okay. The next is we are going to do listening. Okay, you will hear an interview with Dave Clam, successful sportsman. Listen to the first part of the recording to find out which sports he competes in. Okay, class, listening is a very important skill that you got to cultivate from this class. Because as you grow older, you will have to do a lot of listening tests, and that gives you a lot of good marks. Now look at the interviewer, okay? In an Ironman event, how far do competitors run? What did Dave do after the Paris Marathon? How does Dave handle the long distances involved? How does Dave use his experience to help his students? Okay, next we will talk about grammar. Adverbs of frequency. When do we use adverbs? Adverbs actually describes verbs. And here we can see always, often, sometimes, and never. All these are called adverbs of frequency. If you can see at number 9, the adverbs in the sentences are in wrong places, so you got to rewrite it and put it at the correct place. Germany lose hardly ever an international football match. So what would be the correct adverb? Germany hardly ever loses an international football match. And the next one, ice hockey players wear protective clothes always. So ice hockey players always wear protective clothes. Okay, next we have done grammar 1. Next we are going to do grammar 2. It's about present simple and present continuous. Class, I'm not going to explain to you all about present simple and present continuous because it has been taught to you all since from a very young age. You look at number 10. Underline the name, the tenses in sentences 1 to 4. Then you got to match it up to the user of the present tenses. Always remember, when you are going to do tenses, always think of the formula that I've taught all of you. Okay, class, let's look at number 11. Complete the text about a famous cyclist by putting the verbs in the present simple or present continuous. Class, you got to read the instructions well because I don't want you all to do mistakes. Look at it, they are saying present simple or present continuous. Okay, finish up the text and I will come and check your work. After this, I want you all to open up your workbook. Okay, the worksheet on page 18. Okay, we are going to do vocabulary similar to what I have taught you just now. and the grammar about adverbs, present simple and present continuous. Okay, get this done and I will come and check on you soon.